we'll talk about locally and then we'll end it. Net farm income. To the extent farm income matters, it's bad. Every commodity, doesn't matter. Cattle, wheat, corn, grain, chickens, everything is no good, right? In terms of things here in Wisconsin, leading coincident economic indicators are fine. Leading economic indicators, don't go to Michigan. Don't go up there, don't go there, just fly up, drive around, fly. If you have to fly, make sure the pilot flies through that little channel there. Or you fly first to like Texas and then fly to New York. Do not fly across Michigan. I'm kidding. It's the color palette overall that matters. Colors flip from month to month. It's not really important. Locally, population growth, this is an interesting story. So total population's in black. Wisconsin population is in red. You grow slower than the state. Who grows fast? Dane County. Dane is the story, and everything else sucks wind. Columbia, Iowa, Green, yeah, whatever, who cares? Look at this. This is net migration. In-migration minus out-migration by county. One of these counties isn't like the other. One of these counties just doesn't belong. If you remember your Sesame Street. This is crazy. I mean, Dane is bringing in 7,000 people a year, and these guys are going nowhere. This guy so upset he's going to move to Dane County. Yeah, do it, man. And have a baby while you're at it. This is GDP, state versus federal versus Dane versus Madison. So you got here's a couple things. Wisconsin is in blue, right? The nation is in black. The nation does a little better than Wisconsin because population growth is better in the rest of the country than is Wisconsin. But Madison does better than Wisconsin. Madison's in red. The state's in blue. Red's generally above blue. There are rare exceptions, but so Madison does better than the country, but the country does a little better than Wisconsin and Madison sometimes. Right? If you look at unemployment rates, this is unreal. Madison, Appleton, and Green Bay are spectacular. Here, here, and here. Milwaukee and Racine follow. Even Racine at 4% is very low, barely above the average. They were at 13 or 14 way back when GM closed the plant, right? They've done remarkably well for themselves. But now let's look a little deeper. What's driving the decline in unemployment? Is it people coming in and more jobs being created than job entrance? Or are people quitting? Because you can get both. You can't tell from here which one's which. Look here, this is payroll growth. These are people working. And you can see the payroll growth here is pretty good. These two cities are doing particularly bad, right? Appleton and Madison are up there close to 2. Milwaukee's right there. Green Bay is pretty good. So you have 3 that are really quite good. Milwaukee's okay, and these 2 are awful. In terms of payroll growth, this is job growth. Job growth. Now, let's look at labor force growth. The 2 rotten cities, go back and look at the 2 rotten cities. This is Janesville and Racine. 0 employment growth, and very negative employment growth. They're out of workers, among others. The population of workers is shrinking on them. They have a massive problem. Labor force is people who work and looking for work. And you can look, it's horrible. Racine and Janesville are the worst. Right? This is really awful what's going on right here, right? This data could change, but collectively everything is declining because you're running out of workers. Who are the best? Appleton, Madison, and Green Bay are the best, but they're barely at 0.5%. Right? If we go back one slide, those good cities here are growing at close to 2%. So your job growth is growing at 3 times your labor force? It cannot continue. You are running out of workers here. Go to Puerto Rico and give them one-way tickets and bring them here in July. They'll think it's the same climate. Payroll business, income growth around the area, not much really going on here. I'd say Racine's done particularly badly. They used to be up in the middle of the pack. Now they're falling down towards the bottom of the pack, only ahead of Janesville. In terms of house prices, everybody's recovered, all but Racine is the only one that hasn't recovered yet, and they're very close. In terms of housing starts, single fam is going nowhere. It peaked out and is declining. But the gap between here and here, between blue and red, is multifam. It's doing gangbusters. You see it downtown, tons of new stuff going on. But even though it's doing gangbusters, total home construction activity now is about the same as it was in 2000. It's less than it was here. And this was around here, that was decent growth. This wasn't crazy credit-induced bubble garbage growth, right? Covered a lot of material. Let's quickly think. First, name, cell number, website, Twitter handle. Jim, you mentioned my blog. You want to get my blog? Give me your business card. Go to my website and sign up, or text the word Bowtie. One word, no hyphen, no space, 6 letters, nonstop, to the 5-digit number 22828. You'll then be prompted for an email address. Type it in. You'll hear from me every day till you die. Be sure to write it. The economy is good now. It was great. It is good. It will slow. It will slow because fiscal policy will become neutral or contractionary. It'll happen because interest rates are going up, so monetary policy becomes tighter. It'll weaken because trade is going to get more difficult, and it will get slower because labor is going to get increasingly hard to find. On top of that, the dollar is strengthening, so exports are hurting and global growth is slowing a little bit. We're not going to get a recession until the earliest in 2020. It might well be 2021 or 2022 if the Fed gets it right and we get a little bit of luck, but it will come. The recession won't be particularly bad. It'll be a garden variety one, but it may be a little harder to get out of it because of the fiscal follies that we've done in the last 10 months or so. The tax increases in December of last year and the unfunded spending increases in February of this year. I think the election's not going to make much of a difference. There'll be small stuff happening, and we'll wait until 2021 before we try and do some big stuff again. At this point, if we have time for questions, hopefully we don't. I'm joking. I would love to take some. Do we have time? Yeah. We have some time. I talked a little too long. I apologize. So ask away all your questions.